So, Mr. Ninja, tell me what's on your mind.
Well, Doc, I wanted to ask you something. Do you think I'm evil?
Such a question. I don't believe so, but why would you feel the need to ask?
Well, the thing is, Doc, you know how a lot of people say never do videos for fame? Well, I do. Watching my channel grow is a huge motivator for me. I create videos and yeah, it's fun and all, I love it. But I always found a greater joy in the comment section. People liking the video, subscribing to see more, even sharing their thoughts in the comments. Yet, whenever the topic of motivation crops up, it feels like having a motivation like mine is, well, vilified. Don't do it for fame, they say. You're doing it for the wrong reason. I don't know anymore. Maybe I am the bad guy here.
Well, what about before you started making videos? What sort of motivations did you have in your daily life back then?
Well, I guess growing up during the rise of YouTube was the start of it. While other people wanted to be famous footballers or singers, I wanted to be a famous YouTuber. I aspired to be one of them, yet at the time I hardly had the technologies to create anything. So, years pass, and after being inspired once again by the analysis community, I tried again. Sharing my thoughts on episodes, just talking about stuff people may have missed, and yeah, it was great, and starting to see people enjoy my work was incredible. I mean, I was never really the popular guy, so seeing people care about what I had to say was truly heartwarming.
All right then. Let's say you do reach this level of fame you've wanted for many years. Was there a goal beyond that point, or would you still be motivated to continue accruing even more fame?
Honestly, I never really thought I'd make it this far, let alone top of the food chain, so to speak. If I still enjoy what I'm making and there's some level of support from followers, then yeah, I'd keep going. But still, there seems to be such a negative viewpoint on it all, like it's taboo to have this kind of motivation.
Well, Ninja, I think you might have already gone over the point that many others try to make on this topic. What happens when the desire to be famous and the desire to work on something you enjoy no longer coincide? You stated if I still enjoy what I'm making, then yeah, I'd keep going. If your primary motivation of achieving fame trumps everything else in your life, then what do you suppose it will do to you when you're no longer having fun with the experience? Or perhaps even more relevant, what happens when some of your audience decides to move on to something else? Have you considered these potential outcomes, Ninja?
Well, at some point everyone stops eventually, Doctor, and yeah, I can't exactly force people to follow my content, but I'd like to think I'd be able to adapt and provide something for people to enjoy. I never did think about all these potential downsides. But still, I don't think it's right to be so critical on others' motivations. I mean, everyone's entitled to happiness and all. So if it doesn't hurt anyone, I don't think we should be so discouraging on any motivation. If they want to try and go for gold, let them try. However, I do see your point. Maybe it is best to ask these questions more often instead of simply stating, this is wrong, or you should only do this for this and this reason.
It is unfortunate that many people out there spend their time trying to tell others that whatever they're doing is wrong, even when there are a variety of reasons behind their motivations. It can often lead others, like yourself, Ninja, to be put on the defensive and thus not really consider what's being said to them. I think you have a point in considering that a person should be entitled to happiness and work towards their dreams. And I think your detractors have a point in questioning your motivations from time to time. But what really keeps anyone from learning has far more to do with what's being said and how people are saying it, and sometimes even why they start the conversation to begin with. Perhaps you have a worthwhile goal in mind when you're making videos, Ninja. Perhaps your efforts can help you reach your dreams of drawing a much wider audience someday. Though I would caution you from putting all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. If you focus your motivations on a single point without considering any sort of backup plans along the way, well, I've learned firsthand the kind of heartache that can come with such actions. Does that make sense to you, Ninja?
Yeah, I see what you mean. I guess time will tell with all these what-ifs and possible outcomes. I guess I have been too singular in what drives me to go forward. Thanks for your time, Doctor. I really wanted to get this one off my chest.
Glad to be of service, Ninja. It is okay to brush aside those hurtful comments meant to discourage you away from your dreams. We all have to deal with that in some form or another. Just don't let yourself become so focused that you never take the concerns of others into account. Until then, I wish you best of luck and take care. It's good to be helping.
Woo! He did the thing!